Interested in buying.
Yeah, I use mostly Facebook to promote my business. I also like to do with it, to understand what's happening within the world, to cover the world, what's happening in America, what's the Trump saying, what's happening in the Middle East, what's happening in South Africa, and also to see the new stuff within my industry, in the fashion industry, what's coming up.
I think the mobile phone has been a revolution for Kenya. Mobile phones are everywhere. Almost everyone has a mobile phone.
So I feel like the mobile phone has really shaped buying to this day. So people just get to access everything on their phone, make payments on their phone, especially in Kenya using Mpesa. Pesa meaning Swahili for money. It's equivalent to having a wallet on your phone.
You really want to use that phone, but for even needs that are greater and beyond communication. We are using it to pay bills, we are using it to sort out issues in our lives. And now, in addition, as I said, Mtiba, you're using now your phone for your own health and the health of your family.
My name is Awale. I live here to the Ruta Satellite, that is south of Nairobi. I am a leather smith. I wake up, I work in the same house and with my kids. So I usually wake up. Sometimes I don't wake up because I have to stay the whole night working. I have to be a responsible father. I have to be there for them. I have to give them the best. I make leather bags, dog collars. I make nice key rings. I make nice sandals. I make very beautiful leather belts. And also, I do supply with interior designs from Africa. In 2003, that's when I got my first mobile phone. And since that time up to now, I have seen a lot of development. And I think what makes people come together in our today's life is the mobile phone. Because through the mobile phone, people, they have realized togetherness, nearness, and coming together than like before. When using Facebook, I get customers from all around the world. From America, South Africa, Netherlands, UK, Africa, anywhere. And they ask me all the questions and they order. Most of my business, or let's say not most, all of my business is through the internet. My ambition in my life is big. Just to see myself like other designers in the world, moving from the lowest level, climbing that ladder of the highest level, where you communicate, we converse, we talk, we share the table with this kind of designers. And mostly I appreciate the Africa because Africa is very rich in resources, but untapped in one another.
mix ni gani? But black moja utamix, moja utaifanya full. Sawa. Alafu red umekata binding. My name is Mohamed Awale. We're in Nairobi, Kenya. I am the founder of a brand called Suave Kenya. We make bags and accessories from upcycled materials. So what we do is we turn used clothing into bags and small accessories.
I know you think we have hearts of stone. Kids in the town who don't know how to fly kites in a storm. You think we can't see that Kenya is beyond Nairobi? As if we are living inside the box, unified in celebration and love, liberty, sovereignty, and the promise of prosperity. Where's your energy? Move with us. We Kenyans are loud but sure as hell are proud. King of East Africa, unbowed and bound. We stand our ground for what we believe in. On our way up, or you thought we were leaving. We are in the greatest country ever.
Ngapi tatu, nne, plus ile nyemeka almost white. I asked myself where all these clothes were going. Well, the second-hand clothes. If people didn't buy them, where else would they go? So that's when I opted to try making bags from those materials. And the result was really good. So when we started that, the response to that was much better than we expected. And then we just kind of took it over from there. Later on, fast forward, I think a year down the line is when we got our first website. But it really did not work as well as we hoped because we hadn't perfected it. So we kept on having a couple of websites, all improvements. And then to the point where right now we have a really well-working website where people can buy from all over the world. Mpesa as a platform, as a payment platform, has really impacted us, especially starting out since the product or the brand was based purely in Kenya. People were buying from here. And then most of the payments were either cash or payment through Mpesa. All you need is a SIM card. Which you can easily get for as low as 50 cents. Take that SIM card, put it in your phone, you sign up for Mpesa. All you need is now your number. Your number is your bank account. So Mpesa as a service provider has been a benchmark, I think, for a lot of mobile phone transaction platforms in the world. And I feel like that's one of the greatest things to come out of Africa in a very long time, or still is going to be something that's one of the most revolutionary things to come out of Africa.
Mpesa it works in a very simple way. You can send money through Mpesa and you can receive money through Mpesa. Still also in Mpesa, you can pay people their money, for example, their bills. If you go to a certain shop, even to my shop, or even to now where we are, you can come. If you want to buy something, I have an Mpesa number where you can just deposit my money directly and it goes there.
Mpesa provides everything for a business in Kenya. From the smallest business, there could be a vendor in the street to someone who owns maybe the biggest supermarket chain in Kenya. So it is the easiest thing to use. It is the fastest transaction apart from cash.
The greatest impact we saw from the advent of mobile phones was financial inclusion, and that was a really big thing for the country, because now it gave people, it allowed people to get into the financial markets, even people who wouldn't have had maybe a bank account because were not accessible or the banks were too far away. Such people could now access the money economy and move money around from one person to another.
And having money in your mobile phone, that means all your bills you can pay through your phone. You can send somebody money, You can pay your insurances, you can pay your bills. Like, for example, myself, I pay my power. If I need to add some tokens with my power, I just go to Mpesa, buy some tokens, and I have the power.
There are lots of challenges that we have within the country, and many times we found solutions for them using innovation and technology to reach. So we are providing a service that ordinarily would be provided for by the government, but the government is not able to reach everywhere, and it will take us many years for the government to actually reach each and every home with electricity.
There's a way they have come up with a product where you can, if you want to have a solar system in your house or in your company where you don't have to really mostly in the care with the power that is given by the government, and then you can have a solar kit, the whole of the solar kit where you can have your own power in your house or in your business.
If you look at, for example, people who are in very sparsely populated, very distant areas, the grid might not get to them anytime soon. So here is a solution that gives you the same utility, the same experience as being on the grid. I believe in Africa, solar will be a big source of energy. We are providing home systems that are catered to homes, domestic homes, but I don't see why we can't do huge, setups for towns, for cities to run on solar. Yet we have the sun all the time. And this is a very big thing in the rural areas because the nearest point where you can find electricity is probably very far away. So you're going to spend money to go to, then spend more money to have your phone charged. So all that you can now do inside your home, as long as you have it in your hand, so you have this mobile phone in your hand, it gives you access to so much more. So whether that is healthcare, whatever it might be, it's a solution that's in your hand.
My kids have some virus in their blood, and having that virus is not a death penalty. The kids are well now. They can move from one stage to the other. And we also go to seminars which teach us on how to take care of the kids. So having those kids with me, the first duty for me is to see they get their medication right. Because if they don't get their medication, they are gone. Their health is going to deteriorate, their immune is going to go down, and anything can happen to them. Losing them is very easy.
Our penetration of insurance is quite low, and we know across the world the best and the ultimate protection against health shocks is insurance. So in Kenya, we've really not had a very good history with insurance companies. So with that kind of situation, out-of-pocket payments are quite the norm. I think over 50% of health is paid out of pocket. Let's say you're earning about $2 a day. You need to pay rent. Your kids need to go to school. You need to eat. So health does not even come in as a priority.
I'll write some few drugs for you. You pick them from the other side.
I'll appreciate it.
Okay?
I'll appreciate it.
Matthew, do you have any other question?
No question. Really,
No?
the boy, only the girl.
The girl? Yes. Fine. We see the girl.
Okay.
Yeah?
I understand nowadays where the world is moving. We are talking about M-health. That's mobile health in general. Yeah, I've heard of Mtiba, of people saving in their phones, and they can use it when they have a problem or they need to see a doctor. It's good if you have something that people can contribute or can cater for their own needs, for their own health through the mobile phone.
So that is where Mtiba comes in, because with Mtiba you can put in your money in a small bit, and the fact that we are connected to our phones. Kenya is the home of Mpesa, so using the same phone, you can now have a product that is very specific, that is really also helping people to improve the quality of healthcare services that they are going to get by putting some money aside for healthcare. And restrict it to just healthcare. So they can only use the money at a health facility and not divert it to buying something else for their own use. So this really helps somebody, helps you, especially if you're supporting others for their own healthcare.
When I see my kids, they mean a lot to me. I see my future. I see my lineage. And I also see my investment as a father when I see my kids. Because one time the kid will stand up and say, oh, he's an old man now. If I sow the best seeds in those kids, it will never dry, they will never wither. They will rise up, they will bloom and give the best fruits in the world. So when I see my kids, I'll see the best in life. I'll see a king and a queen somewhere. That's what I see in my kids. So I have to give them the best I can.
So beyond MTBuy as a financial product, I see a very good future because the merge of mobile technology in health and healthcare really spells some very good results, but in essence improve the healthcare delivery in our country.
We have come from very far, and every day we see new applications being made, and this for the betterment of everybody. What I have only got, I have sustained myself. I have a family, I have 2 kids, and we can say we are living well, and I can pay all my bills without any problem. So this is why I am at the present. The future is coming. Yeah.